Hello and welcome. I am Dr. Anil Joshi. Welcome you to my series Iconology and Temple Architectural Perspective. Today we are going to go to Haranhalli. Why we are going to Haranhalli? To see a Lakshmi Narasimha temple. It is in HASSAN district, Karnataka, and style is Hoysala. Let's get going. We'll go and find out what is the peculiarity of it. As you know, Hoysala temples all were special, and best part of it is no two temples are copy of each other. There are changes. Now it is our duty to tell you what are the changes in it and what makes it unique. So don't miss any of the temple. If you go in this area, don't see only below and high VISTHU, but also see surrounding temples. They are equally beautiful. Now let's go to the Haranhalli today. Now Haranhalli also referred to as Haranhalli or Haranhalli, or in early inscription as Hiriya Somanathapura. Somanathapura is also near this, a place where there is also UNESCO recognized temple. So that also is reversing, but this was called is Hiriya Somanathapura, or let us best call it Haranhalli because that is the present name of it. Inscriptions, okay, that was the earlier name, but it is now changed. It is located 35 kilometers from the high VISTHU and about 35 kilometers from HASSAN city. District is HASSAN. It is connected to India's highway network with NH73 and SH21. The Lakshmi Narasimha temple is located towards the west center of the village, and it is about 300 meters to the west of the Someshwara temple. So this is the geographical location. In the era of Google Maps, I think it has got less meaning. The Lakshmi Narasimha temple at Haranhalli is one of the two major historic Hindu temples that have survived. Haranhalli has got two temples. Now this is one of it which has survived in ages. Now these were completed in 1230, around same as that of the other temples. Three worthy brothers. It was constructed by the three wealthy brothers. Those were Pedanna, then Hekadde, and Sovanna and Kesanna. These were the brothers who constructed this. According to the inscriptions found near the temple and in the village, the temple was originally dedicated to a god named Keshava or Vishnu. However, afterwards it was renamed as the Lakshmi Narasimha temple. The temple is notable for its artwork, for including architecture features typically found in the late Chalukyas and early Hoysala period. So this is around 1250 plus or minus 50 was the time when these were constructed. It is a triple shrine temple dedicated to Vishnu, while the other two are Someshwara, temple of the Haranhalli. 200 meters to the east is dedicated to Shiva. It has only one Vimana with superstructures, making it appear from the distance as if it has just one sanctum. It is in a parallel style of the Jagati, then the molded platform constructed as per Vastu guidelines. The temple are different. They are architecturally different, but there is one basic principle that there is followed, and that basic principle is a basic of designing on which various structures and styles, more than 50 styles were developed by different kingdom, by different artists. Each and everybody is masterpiece. You cannot say which is better. All are equally good. Now the platform, in addition to adding visual beauty, provides devotee a path for circumambulatory pradakshina path. The platform has 3 flights of steps, one landing to the entrance to the hall and the other 2 landing up to the platform. Why platform? From there you can take a circumambulatory pradakshina, what we call, or you can appreciate the beauty of the sculptures from the closer distance. Then both the temple reflects a Visera. Visera is a modified temple architecture styles by the Chalukyas. It is a combination of the Nagara and Dravidian style. So this is a combination of these two called Visera, or I prefer to call it as a Chalukya style. Then Hoysala was some addition made in it. Now this is the beauty of it. Hoysalas were part of Chalukyas earlier, Western Chalukyas, and then they constructed the temples. But the designing, certain DNAs are carried from the Chalukyan era. And what was the laboratory for Chalukyas? Where Aihoi. There they developed the styles of temple structures, and they came out with the Visera architecture, that is a combination of Nagara and Dravidian styles. Now the upper space and the structure is set in 3-storied Bhadrao Lokasanas. So there are 3 stories. A variant of style that is in Hoysala temple of Haibiddu. Again their speciality. The temple has mandapa that starts after a kapili, and then the 2 side shrines followed by a Ranga mandapa. Outside the walls of the panels of the Hindu deity related to the panels at the Talajanga, that is the lowermost portion in the torrented niches. These are mainly from the Vaishnava pantheon, Shaivism and Vaishnavism. Those who worship Shiva or those who worship Vishnu. But many temples you will find combination of these two. The Lakshmi Narasimha temple plan is similar to that found in the temples at Haibiddu, that is Nuggihalli and Javagallu. Javagallu we have made a video, you can see that, it's beautiful. The decorative ornation is simpler and has more original look. The temple plan is that of the Trikuta, that is the 3 shrines, and a strong focus on the middle shrine, which has a superstructure called Shikhara and a Sukhanasi. Sukhanasi is a development of late Chalukyas, adapted from North Indian Nagara style. That makes them the difference. That is the nose-like projection from the tower, and it is as per the Vastu Shastra, perfectly directed, perfectly aligned, and perfectly balanced. The 3 shrines are connected by a common hall, that is mandapa. The lateral shrines are connected by a directly rotated hall, while the middle shrines has a vestibule that connects the sanctum or cella or vimana to the hall. Since the lateral shrines do not have a tower and are directly connected to hall without a vestibule and corresponding tower-like projections, the outer part of the hall, the center shrine on the contrary, is visible because of its towers and Sukhanasi, that is a projection prominently from the tower as if it is a parrot nose. So that was the development by the Chalukyas, and that you will see first time in Pattadakal. Now decoration and sculptures. The sanctum of the 3 shrines contains an images of Hindu god Vishnu, Venugopala, Keshava and Lakshmi Narasimha. The tower over the center shrine has its vestibule, that is Sukhanasi, or a nose. Whose nose? Parrot nose. And intricate. The Kalasha on the top of the tower is decorative water pot. That is, Kalasha is a style adapted from North Indian, and what it contains is a holy water or Ganga water, and that is a style adapted by the Nagara but carried to the Chalukyas and then into the Visera styles. So everybody liked it, they kept it. Since the lateral shrines have 2 towers, the superstructure comprises a stylish row of miniature roofs above the upper. The decorative plan of the walls of the shrines and the hall reflects the Hoysala style, typical Hoysala, with 2 eaves that run around the temple. The first heavily eaved runs below and superstructure and or around a temple with a projection of a half mortar. So this how the style develops. The second eaves, now we are coming to second eaves from first, runs around the temple about a meter below the first. In between the 2 eaves are the miniature decorative towers, that is edicule or a pilasters. Below the second eaves are the wall panel of Hindu artwork and reliefs. Below the base band, the base are the 6 equal width rectangular moldings phrases. Starting from the top, the phrase depict Hansa, that is a bird, house. In the first phrase, Makara, that is a mythical fused animal. It can be fused with an elephant, which is mostly adapted in the Hoysala styles. Then the second, the unusual depiction or scene from the Hindu epics are absent. In the third phrase, which has been left blank, this is followed by a leafy scrolls on the fourth phrase. The fourth and sixth phrases exhibit high quality workmanship of the depicting horses and elephants respectively. Why they use elephant is to show that the strength and the wealthiness, richness. So these symbols are elephants for richness and for prosperity, and horses for the speed and the strength and the fighting spirit, then lions for braveness. So these are the typical birds and animals you will see on the temple. It's a beautifully carved. Now you have seen the videos also, but here it gives a better appreciation. Look at the carvings. Not a single stone is left uncarved. Nicely decorated, beautiful. We went there at the time of sunset. This is from the outside. Again we are going to the side of it. See how beautifully it is carved. Then the outer wall articulations and horizontal phrases are well seen here. They give a good articulation also, and they give the strength to the temple also. So both things are achieved by making such type of designs. There are small shrines outside, Devakutas, you can appreciate over here. You can appreciate a Kalasha, which is often missing, but in this temple it is still retained. Kalasha is well retained. It is usually contained holy water and coming from the North India, the style is adapted from. Each and every corner, each and every around we are covering. Then close up of the Shikhara, that is superstructure. As I told you, what you have to appreciate is the till Kalasha, different designs, different Ani Sukhanasi. That will be seen from the side aspect. Now, this is a video which will give you not only outside details but inside details. What we divided was to give you outside details by a close-up cameras and inside details by a video. So enjoy the video. This is a temple at Javagal. Javagal is near Haibiddu, and the temple style you'll find is on star-shaped base. It's a typical Hoysara style. Star-shaped raised platform, and look at the temple carvings. Beautiful carvings. It's a soft stone, so it can be easily molded.
The priest of this temple, sir, he said that since there are no more tourists, so he just went away. So when he called him, just he came and opened the door. And look at this is called Lakshmi Narasimha temple. After Belu Halebeedu. But Belu Halebeedu come under central archaeology. This is coming under state archaeology. And the name of the place is called Javagal. So the name of the temple is called Lakshmi Narasimha temple. And outer part of the temple, you can see the numbers of gods, goddesses are depicted and the walls of the temple, like the Belu Halebeedu. So Javagal, people know the cricketer Srinath. So Javagal Srinath, once he played for India, about 30 years ago, he was the great pace bowler. So because of his cricket is a Javagal Srinath. This he hails from this place, Javagal Srinath. Very
design.
Okay, okay.
Even Pancham color Pancham.
Correct and very much. Look at this gopura. That indicates almost like in a Dravidian style of architecture, art to the South India. Bottom, as usual, Ganesh, the god of knowledge, the god of wisdom, and the tongue on the left side, because of the pool, because of the liver. Similar, same Beru Chankeshwar.
Oh, it is Sridhara.
Sridhara. Vishnu Thane. Kaili Shankar Chakra. Sridhara.
Sridhara.
No forms of Vishnu. And Beru Vishnu Chankeshwar.
Keshwara, Sridhara. ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನ ಒಯ್ತಾರೋ ವಿಗ್ರಹ ಒಯ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ.
This is your main deity, sir.
Hmm.
Here, the deity is Lakshmi Narasimha, the goddess of money and also the consort of Lord Vishnu. So it's sitting on the left thigh of Vishnu, Shiva, and Vishnu in the form of Narasimha, the fourth incarnation. It is called Lakshmi Narasimha. ಇದು ಒಂಥರ ತ್ರಿಕುಟಾಚಲ ಟೆಂಪಲ್
ತ್ರಿಕುಟಾಚಲನೇ ಇದು.
ಹೌದಾ? ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಜನ ಬರೀ ಬೆಳವಾಡಿ ತ್ರಿಕುಟಾಚಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ.
ಇಲ್ಲ, 3 ಗರ್ಭಗುಡಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ತ್ರಿಕುಟಾಚಲ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಪಬ್ಲಿಸಿಟಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಪಬ್ಲಿಸಿಟಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಪ್ರವಾಸೋದ್ಯಮ ಇಲಾಖೆಯಿಂದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಇದು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ
ನೀವು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತಾರೆ. ಈಗ ಹೊಸ ಆಫೀಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಪ್ರವಾಸೋದ್ಯಮ ಇಲಾಖೆ. ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ತಿಪ್ಪೇಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರೇ ಸಚೆ ಆಫೀಸ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್. ಬೇರೆ ಸುಮಾರು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಪ್ರಯೋಜನ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಬಂದರು ಹೋದ್ರು, ಬಂದ ಪಟ್ಟ ಹೊಂದ ಪುಟ್ಟ. ಇವರು ಏನಾದರೂ ಸಾಧನೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ನನ್ನ ಪೀರಿಯಡಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ನನ್ನ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಆಯಿತು ಅಂತ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು. ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ನಾವು ಪ್ರವಾಸೋದ್ಯಮ ಏನು ವರ್ಷ ಪ್ರವಾಸ ಅಂತ ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಹಾಕ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಒಂದು ಏನಾದರೂ ಒಂದು ಇಂಡೆಕ್ಸ್ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಹಾಕ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬ್ರೋಷರ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ನರಸಿಂಹ ಹಾಕಿ ಜನಗಳು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲಿ. ಬೇರೆಯವರು ಜನ ಅಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ, 10,000 15,000 ಬರ್ತಾರೆ, ಯಾರು ಬರೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಬೋರ್ಡ್
750 ವರ್ಷ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ವಿಷ್ಣುವರ್ಧನ ರಾಜಮ್ಮ, ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಮಲಿತಮ್ಮ, ದೊಡ್ಡ ಮಲಿತಮ್ಮ ಅನ್ನೋರು ಕೆತ್ತನೆ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು.
ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಮಲಿತಮ್ಮ, ದೊಡ್ಡ ಮಲಿತಮ್ಮ,
ದೊಡ್ಡ ಮಲಿತಮ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿಗ್ರಹ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಸೈನ್ ಇದೆ. ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಮಲಿತಮ್ಮ.
So this is Krishna dancing over the head of the Kalinga. ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಕಾಳಿಂಗ ಮರ್ದನ, ಕಾಳಿಂಗ ಮರ್ದನ, ಆ ಕಾಳಿಂಗ ನರ್ತನ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ?
ಕಾಳಿಂಗ ಮಾರ್ತನ,
ನರ್ತನ ಮರ್ತನ दो भी बताते हैं सर. नर्तना dancing, मर्तना I think it's the name of
Mardana means killing.
Nartana dancing, Martana some said Napartana, some said Nartana. that again the forms of Vishnu, another part. So but here we can see Lakshmi, Vishnu, Lakshmi. Okay. Look at the ceiling, sir.
Yeah.
Look at the ceiling.
Yes. I will.
Take that, these pillars.
Yes.
And a small temple. And there is an idol of Ganesh inside. The god of knowledge, the god of wisdom, son of Shiva Parvati, Saraswati, the goddess of education, consort of Brahma. We came in a very right time, sir.
Yes.
If
Yeah,
we
yeah,
wait
a minute.
another 2-3 minutes, so the temple will be going to be locked. And here you can see another part again, Venugopal. And the form of performance of Vishnu playing on flute under the Kalparuksha.
Can't see. Anyway.
Can see?
Anyway, yes, okay.
And this part. See, Lakshmi Narasimha with Lakshmi sitting on the left thigh of Vishnu, with holding same Padma, Gade, and look at the conch. RSA
With that, we are coming to end of this small lecture. I hope you have appreciated the differences. Though Hoysala has constructed temples in a similar ways, not the two temples are similar. And basically they had a rich culture and heritage right from Chalukyas, because they were part of Chalukyas, Western Chalukyas, and also from the Chola Empire, because they defeated Chola empires. So their temples, you will see, has got reflections right from the temples of Maharashtra, temples of the north, then temples of the Chalukyas, as well as temples of the Cholas. So that is the best beauty of observing the Hoysalas here. I have given you in detail. You will appreciate. If you think I have given you a good knowledge, then give us a like. If you want to see more and more video like that, subscribe us. Till then, this is Dr. Anil Joshi taking your leave. Goodbye, good luck, and take care. See you in next video, surely and early.